I give floor to Pakistan. My dear brother, Munir Akram.
Thank you, Omar, and thank you, Nicola, for convening this group of friends. This is an important group, and I think we meet at a very important juncture. I'd like to thank Madame Espinosa for briefing us and extend a warm welcome to Ambassador Woodward from the United Kingdom. Pakistan is one of the smallest emitters of carbon in the world, but we are one of the most vulnerable countries with devastating environmental impact. We have an extensive and ambitious plan, both on adaptation, mitigation, and my Prime Minister hopes to participate in the Climate Ambition Summit and to make further indications of our further ambitions with regard to moving towards the targets of the Paris agreements. Pakistan co-chairs the group of friends on energy, and we are committed to the energy transition. Electric vehicles will form 30% of our fleet in 2030. We are also a champion on finance and investment in renewable energy, and we look forward to playing that role as well. I'd like to just say that the elements for success in COP26 are very clear and have been made evident in our discussions, and it's worth summarizing them. First and foremost, I think, is the fact that we must have an adequate recovery from the COVID crisis. If developing countries are destitute, if there are humanitarian disasters, if we are unable to recover from COVID, I think all other actions for many developing countries will become irrelevant. So that's the urgent and immediate action that we need to take. Secondly, there is need for the major emitters to give indications of their commitment to fulfill what they have said they will do. And there are positive indications, I agree, but I believe that these should be made more clear as we go forward, especially from the biggest country, the United States. We look forward to what the new administration will have to say and do in the coming months. Secondly, we need to fulfill the pledge for the 100 billion annual commitment on climate finance. I think for many developing countries, that will be an acid test. Thirdly, the fundamental principle of common but differentiated responsibilities must be respected and be seen to be reflected in our deliberations. Fourth, maintain a balance between mitigation and adaptation. And in conjunction with that, the issue of financial retribution for loss and damage. These are issues that need to be brought forward in the agenda. We need concrete progress on development, transfer, and deployment of technology in developing countries. And lastly, there needs to be a compromise on Article 6 on the carbon market. Even small markets like Pakistan, we've established our own carbon market. And I believe it's time that we all reach an agreement on this issue as soon as possible. These, dear colleagues, I think are what we see as the essential elements for a ambitious move forward together with all developing countries and the developed countries as well. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Nicola and Omar.
Thank you, Munir.